All right, so you're thinking about new floors, and you're like me. You love that real oak look.
Yeah, classic.
But then you start looking into it and you see solid oak and engineered oak, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, it can get overwhelming.
What is the difference?
Right.
Which one's right for me?
I know.
Well, today we're diving deep into those differences.
We'll figure it all out.
To help you figure out which oak is going to make your home happy for years to come.
Yeah, because it is a big decision.
It's huge. I mean, floors are a big deal.
Yeah, I don't have to redo them any soon.
So, solid oak first.
All right, let's do it.
This is the one that's been around forever.
Oh, yeah.
Like you think of historic homes, those beautiful wide planks.
Stuff.
That's solid oak.
Yeah, each plank is literally just a solid piece of oak.
So it's like the real deal.
Oh, yeah, the real deal, 100%.
And that's why it's so durable.
Yeah, exactly. It can literally last for like 100 years.
100 years.
If you take care of it, yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
It's an investment for sure.
So you really are getting what you pay for.
Oh, absolutely. And you can refinish it multiple times too.
Refinishing.
Yeah, you basically sand down the top layer to get rid of any scratches or wear and tear, and it looks brand new again.
So it's like getting a whole new floor without actually getting a new floor.
Pretty much, yeah. And you can do that multiple times with solid oak, so it really can last a lifetime.
That's incredible. But there's got to be some downsides, right?
Well, there are a few things to keep in mind.
Like what?
So solid oak is a natural material, and it breathes, which means it expands and contracts with changes in humidity.
Okay.
Like if there's a lot of moisture in the air, the wood fibers absorb it and it kind of swells up a bit.
Oh, I see.
And then when it dries out, it shrinks back down.
So it's like constantly moving.
In a way, yeah.
Okay.
So it needs a really stable environment to be happy.
Stable how?
Ideally, you want consistent temperatures and low humidity.
So not like a bathroom?
Probably not the best choice for a bathroom, no.
What about a really humid climate?
That can be tricky.
So no solid oak in Florida.
Well, it's not impossible, but it's definitely something to consider.
Okay, so what do you do if you live in a humid climate, but you really want that solid oak look?
Well, there are ways to mitigate the risks.
Like what?
Proper acclimation is important.
Acclimation.
Yeah, basically, you let the wood adjust to the environment before you install it.
Oh, so it gets used to the humidity.
Exactly. And using moisture barriers during installation can help too.
Gotcha. So there are ways to work around it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, that's good to know. So solid oak is amazing for its durability and that classic look.
Definitely.
But it can be a little high maintenance depending on where you live.
Yeah, that's fair to say.
Okay, so let's move on to engineered oak.
All right, let's dive in.
Now, I gotta be honest. When I hear engineered, I think fake.
I know it sounds that way.
But you're telling me it's still real oak.
Oh, yeah, real oak, but it's made a little differently.
So how does it work?
So the top layer, the part you see and feel, that's real oak veneer.
Okay.
But underneath that, there's this super cool core made of layers of plywood or high-density fiberboard.
Layers.
Yeah, like a sandwich, but with wood.
So is it like a super strong plywood then?
Kind of, but the key is how the layers are put together.
Oh.
So the grain of each layer runs in a different direction.
So like crisscrossed.
Exactly. It's called cross-screening.
Clever.
And this is what makes engineered oak so much more stable than solid oak.
More stable.
Yeah, because when one layer wants to expand with humidity, the other layer is going in the opposite direction, and it kind of cancels it out.
Oh, wow. So it's like they're balancing each other out.
Exactly. It's super cool.
So it's like engineered oak is less sensitive.
Definitely. It can handle fluctuations in temperature and humidity way better than solid oak can.
So this is the one for bathrooms in Florida.
Haha, yeah, pretty much. It's also great for basements and homes with underfloor heating.
Where temperatures can change a lot. So engineered oak is like the low maintenance option.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay, so we've got solid oak, which is like the classic beauty, and then engineered oak, which is the modern marvel.
I like that.
But how do they actually compare when it comes to like everyday life?
Good question.
So first up, durability.
Right?
Solid oak, we know can last for 100 years, and you could refinish it multiple times.
Right.
What about engineered oak?
It's durable too, but you might not be able to refinish it as many times. It depends on the thickness of that top layer of oak veneer.
So the thicker the veneer, the more you can refinish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's still a really durable option, though, just maybe not quite as long-lasting as solid oak.
And what about like scratches and dents and stuff?
Both solid oak and engineered oak can get scratched and dented.
But you can just sand them outright.
Well, it depends on the depth of the scratch or dent,
Oh, okay.
and the type of finish.
So some finishes are more durable than others.
Yep, some are better at hiding scratches too.
Good to know. So you really have to think about all these factors when choosing your flooring.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so durability, they're both pretty good,
Yeah.
but solid oak might have the edge there.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
What about maintenance?
Well, solid oak, as we talked about, can be a bit more high maintenance, especially in humid climates.
You got to keep it dry.
Yeah, and make sure the humidity levels are stable.
And engineered oak,
Engineered oak is definitely more forgiving.
like you don't have to worry about it as much.
Right. It's more resistant to moisture damage and temperature fluctuations.
So that's a win for busy households.
For sure. If you got kids and pets running around, engineered oak can handle it.
Okay, so engineered oak is winning me over a little bit here.
Uh-huh.
But what about the look and feel?
Will both give you that beautiful natural oak look.
But they feel different underfoot.
Yeah.
How so?
Solid oak feels very solid, like you're really walking on wood.
Makes sense.
Engineered oak can feel a bit softer depending on the core layers.
Interesting. So it really just comes down to personal preference.
Yeah, what kind of feel you like under your feet.
And what about the cost?
Solid oak tends to be more expensive.
Because it's 100% solid wood.
Exactly. Engineered oak is usually more budget-friendly because of its construction.
So if you're trying to save some money, engineered oak might be the way to go.
Yeah, it's a good option for budget-conscious projects.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
But ultimately, the best choice really depends on you.
Absolutely. There's no one right answer.
So think about your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Think about your home,
The climate.
how much traffic you get,
Do you have kids or pets?
how much time do you want to spend cleaning and maintaining your floors.
All important questions.
So solid oak is that timeless beauty.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to last you a lifetime,
Generations even.
but it does need a little bit more love.
Yeah. A stable environment is key.
Engineered oak is more adaptable,
It's ready for anything.
and it's a bit easier on the wallet.
Plus, it still gives you that real oak look and feel.
So which one's calling your name?
That's the question.
And if you want to get even more in-depth and see some specific products,
Yeah, we got you covered.
we've got a link in the show notes to a great blog post from Flooring 365.
They have tons of helpful info.
So go check that out. And happy flooring hunting, everyone.
Yeah. Good luck with your projects.
And we'll see you next time for another deep dive.